Hi everyone, it's Jess back with a scrapbook process video today. I'm using pictures from my visit to the Star Wars exhibition. I used a sketch for today's layout by Schmel Lane. You can find it on schmel.com. I stayed pretty true to the sketch. I didn't change a whole lot that was going on. So if you're interested, you can go check out that sketch on her website. I sped up this video and I'm doing a voiceover because it was really long and I could not figure out how to trim out segments of the video. I tried and just a lot of times the video, it would just start and stop in the wrong spots and I would lose parts and I had to hit undo a whole bunch. So I gave up. So here I'm just showing that I used this little stamp from this Hero Arts clear stamp set that I got at Michael's. It's a set that's all about like Prince Charming and just like little boy royalty type things. So I was just showing the stamp set. And I used that crown stamp and I used Regal Rose Stampin' Up! Ink to stamp it, and I stamped off in the middle where I know my photo is going to go, and then to get a lighter impression I did second generation stamping, so it worked well. My background paper is, now I forget what it is, but I'll link it, I'll put it on my blog. I was trying to border punch that border sticker, but it wouldn't go through. It was too thick. It wouldn't go through, so I just didn't end up using it. Sorry for the angle that my camera is on. I'll have to check it before I film next time, make sure that it's a good angle. Also, I do have better lighting in my videos now. I changed my light bulb to a white one. These are Doodlebug Fancy Frills border stickers. I wanted to use them, but all the little white spots that you see, you have to punch them out of the border sticker. And I do not have the patience for that, so that's why I still have them left in my stash. The mist I used was Color Shine Amethyst and Mr. Huey's Boss Lady. It's pink and purple. And I used the Stampin' Up! Regal Rose. I think I said that already. And I did second generation stamping. I'm not sure if you can still get that Regal Rose color, but it's very, very similar to the Strawberry Slush. Strawberry Slush is just a little more vibrant. This is just a plain piece of purple cardstock, and I'm trying to use my new Glue Glider Pro gun, and I'm not very adept at using it yet, so I'm getting there. I'm really struggling to make the glue release before it just keeps coming out of the glue guider. These pictures were 4x6, but I trimmed them down a bit to exclude a lot of the background because it was strange colors. It was in like an airplane hangar at a museum. So I just excluded a lot of that. So I'm not sure what the final size is because I just cut them down until they were the size that I wanted them to be. So they're still the 6 inches tall though, however. So here I put on washi tape, and I'm pretty sure I put it on crooked and then I don't fix it. Yeah, that top piece is crooked. But it doesn't really matter because I end up covering a lot of it up, and also it it doesn't really show throughout. That washi tape I think is just from Michael's. It's just a purple chevron. You can't really tell in the pictures because the pictures have bad lighting, as does my video apparently, but her dress is actually purple. So this is part that I wish I could cut out, but I cannot figure out how. I'm going through this Heidi Swap die cut ephemera type pack. Has vellum pieces and die cut pieces and labels and stuff like that. However, I wanted to use that vellum piece so badly, but I could not get it to look right. The colors were like perfect compared to the colors on the page, and it wouldn't work. So, oh, The paper is from the Dear Lizzie Polka Dot Party collection. I just remembered. I don't know the specific names of the paper. Hopefully I wrote it down. If not, I will try and find it online for you. But it is from the Polka Dot Party collection. And that purple paper is just a piece of Recollections brand cardstock. It's nothing special. It just comes in a package of all purple papers. Different shades of purple. But like I said, her dress actually was purple in like the movie, and in person you could tell it was purple, but you can't tell in the pictures. It looks really pinky red, which is why I chose a pink background, because the pictures have a lot of like pink tones to them. I know it looks yellow here, but that's because my light bulb is yellow, but I changed it to a white one, so it should be better in future videos. I really wanted to use those vellum hexagons, but I couldn't figure out how to add them in a place that made sense and wasn't awkward. And yeah, I gave up with that. I'm thinking about what to add, where to add it. So yeah, I just decided to glue that down, and I'm really struggling with the glue guide to make it not not to make the glue dispense the whole time. So I think I'm trying to find more embellishments to add yet. There I am trying to, I cut that vellum piece in half, and I'm trying so hard to add it. And then I thought, well, maybe if I cut it down further, but it just would not work. But I really like it, and I'll probably use it some other time. And then I thought, well, maybe I can just use the little vellum, like the individual vellum hexagon, but I end up just putting them back in my box. So it doesn't work. These letter stickers are from Recollections. They are super old. I don't remember when I got them. I was going to title this layout Queen Amidala's costumes, because that's the character from the movie who wore the costumes. But then I realized that Amidala has a lot of A's in it. I did not have that many A's. So I changed the title to A Queen's Costumes, or A Queen's Costume. I forget, one of the two. Because I wanted to use these purple letter thickers, but there weren't enough A's on it for Amidala, so I made it costumes instead. I was very excited that I got to use a Q from my letter sticker sheet, because because that never happened. So I forget, I think I end up putting in an apostrophe before that S there. And I'm going to fiddle with these letters for a long time, because that washi tape is crooked. And I'm trying so hard to make them not crooked on the sheet, on the paper, but it takes a long time to get it right. So then I start with the T in the middle, well, sort of in the middle, I guess. It's close to. And I have a hard time with this. I don't know why. I usually don't have this much trouble with letter stickers at all. That letter thicker, they're purple foam letter thickers. They're from a Dear Lizzie collection. They also come in white. They are one of my favorite fonts. I love them so much. And yeah. So I don't remember if I actually fixed that in costumes, because looking at it now, it's very wavy looking on the page. Hopefully I fixed it. If I didn't fix it, I am going to go back and fix it after I post this video, because it is very wavy. There I just cut a little apostrophe, which you can't see on video, but it is there. Oh good, I am going to try and fix those letters, the thickers, because they are very, very off. I think eventually I give up because I just can't be bothered to fiddle with them anymore. So they're still not perfect, but it's better. And then I'm going to add the journaling at the bottom of that box there, just with a regular journaling pen, which I'm having trouble finding. It's not a lot of journaling, just a little bit of journaling, just about how I was very excited to see the costumes. I was extremely excited to go to the Star Wars exhibit. It is awesome. If you ever get a chance, you should go to it. It is really cool. You get to create your own Star Wars character, and it was really cool. They have a lot of different props and drawings that George Lucas made for the movies. So if you're a Star Wars fan, you should definitely try to go to that exhibit. I forget exactly what it's called, but I'm sure if you search like Star Wars exhibits, you can find it. So I do end up using the one of the border stickers from that set, just to break up the block type lines that are on the page, so it just adds a little bit of a different shape. I don't think I end up putting that at the top, but I might. Oh, I guess I do. And this is where I realized that washi tape is really on an angle. And then I just figured that it's too late to fix it. Then I just add some enamel dots in to sprinkle around the layout, mainly to bring that aqua color back in because the background is aqua. I thought about putting them beside the A, but I didn't like it, so I put it back to where they were originally. And then one down at the bottom in the middle. I thought about putting I was saying about how it's too bad it wasn't green because there's lots of the small green ones, but I ran out of the small aqua one. Had to use a larger one. So the one at the bottom is larger. Oh, I saw Chanel Lane went to the Harry Potter exhibit in London, and she put HP on all of her Harry Potter exhibit photos. So I'm going to do that with all of my Star Wars exhibit photos. I'm going to put SW on it. Just a little something that's different. So I'm trying to decide what to write because there's not a lot of space in which to write it in. And I thought about adding that the best day ever into the journaling, but I don't think I do. So I was talking about how excited I was to see Amidala's costumes from the Star Wars movie. They also had the wigs on top of the costumes that you can see in the pictures. So they have the hairstyles that she wears in the movie as well. Or movies, because I guess she's in all 3 movies. That white costumes are from the first movie, I think. I'm not sure. So here I'm trying to find a wood veneer arrow that will fit nicely in that spot, because there is a small gap from where the journaling ends. So I try arrows and I can't find an arrow that is small enough. So then I try and find hearts that are small enough. And I cannot find hearts that are small enough. So I end up emptying out my whole wood veneer container to try and find a heart that is small enough to fit in that little spot there, which I can't. So I end up opening up a new package of wood veneer hearts that I just bought on the weekend to find a heart that's the right size to fit in that little spot. So I could have just done that from the beginning, but I did not. So I do end up finding a little heart that looks all right there, and it is tiny. And then I think I also put some more just scattered on the page. Or apparently I find an arrow that I like put there. and then I scatter some of the hearts around. And then I glue them wood veneer down with my Scotch quick dry adhesive liquid glue. It works really well for me. I just use a little tiny bit of it. If you just use a little bit and you don't make it squish out, it works really well. So, and I just get that glued at Michael's. I usually use a coupon for it because it can be expensive. I think I'm trying to decide if the layout is done or if I want to add more to it or what. I believe it's like I don't add any more stuff to it, and I'm pretty sure I take off that best day ever vellum piece from the top. I don't remember. I don't remember if I left it there or not. Oh yes, I glued down the corners because it bugs me when my corners on my layouts pop up. Can't remember. I think I do put that best day ever. Yes, I do. Which, looking at it now in the video, I don't like. And then I moved the SW over so that it gapped. It didn't. There wasn't a gap between the best day ever vellum piece and the initials. So that's my layout. I will have a link to my blog below with a picture of the layout. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.